Yo, what's up guys, JACisRAW, bringing you a DNA bomb on the map Comeback. And today I want to give you guys tips on how to get your first DNA bomb and more DNA bombs here on Comeback. But before I get into my first strategy, I want to thank Jay for helping me get this DNA bomb, because honestly, without him, I don't think I would have gotten it. He was being my decoy, calling on enemy positions, taking bullets from me, man. This guy was doing the whole 9 yards. He was a true friend. Which brings me to my first strategy. Have a friend with you. Have them watch your back. Have them do some call outs, everything and anything you need them to do, have them do that, but just don't be a dick to them, because honestly at the end of the day, all they were trying to do was help you and get your DNA bomb. My second strategy is what I use the most, and it's just a compilation of tips I believe are important for a DNA bomb. So let's get down to the tips. Tip number 1, stick to the area where you're most comfortable with, where you know you're going to pick off kills. For me here on Comeback, I like sticking here at the mall, because there's only 3 entry points, one in the back, one in the front, one on the side, and 4 if you count the double jump to the windows, but I don't really count that one. And it's really easy to navigate the spawns, and that's my tip number 2, know your spawn. We all know Call of Duty has some crazy spawns, but here on Comeback it's pretty easy. So if you stick here at mall, there's going to be that blue building and that yellow building, and in the middle. Never go in the middle, never ever go in the middle. They're going to be spawning in the blue. If you push too much towards blue, they're going to be spawning back to yellow. If your team pushes too much to blue, they're going to be spawning back to yellows. That's why I like staying in the mall, because I can overview blue, and if I know nothing's going on back there, then I'm going to go run back to my backside, and more than likely they're going to be maybe 2 or 3 enemies coming, and then another one here on the side window, and that's where I'm going to just pick them off easy. And if I push towards the back, they're going to be spawning more towards the shack, and my team's going to move back to yellow, and the enemies are going to go back to blue, and I can go back on that ledge by the windows and just overview blue again. That's how it pretty much goes. If you kill somebody, they're going to rotate to either to your right or your left, wherever your team is not at. So always be aware of your surroundings and where your team and the enemy team is at. For tip number 3, it's pretty much easy. Know your gunfights and pick your gun battles. Obviously, if someone's shooting at you, you're not going to turn around and try turning on them. You can, but that's very unlikely, and you're probably going to get pooped on. So really just run, bounce away, do what you need to do to get out of there, and hide, and just be patient. Patience is really the key to get DNA bombs. Me, I don't even have that patience, but once you find that patience in you, you're going to be getting those DNA bombs like nothing. Tip number 4, know your perks, know what you have on, and just know how to use them. For me, the perks I use are lightweight and low profile. Lightweight because I want to move fast, low profile because I want to stay off the radar. Fast hands I use for my second perk because it lets you reload while sprinting, and obviously after I shoot I want to run away and sprint and reload at the same time. So I use that one. Perk 3 I use scavenger because you know you need a scavenger, and I use stuffness to win every gunfight. I don't use blast suppressor because the enemies I play with, I don't really think they use the radar for their advantage. So that's that on perks. The next 3 tips you don't really need, but I know they help my game, so they'll probably help yours. They're an investment and they're pretty good. So if you guys are serious about gaming, these are the ones you'll need. So for tip number 5, Kontrol Freeks. Kontrol Freeks and sensitivities. You don't really need Kontrol Freeks, but I do recommend Kontrol Freeks because I know they help my game. Back in Modern Warfare 3, I started using Kontrol Freeks and they help my aim a lot. My aim is right now is at 5. I used to play at 4, 5, 6. So keep your sensitivity 4 through 6 and you'll be good. Any higher than that, you're kind of messing up. Unless you're a sniper, then I don't know. You do you, boo boo. Tip number 6, I recommend you guys warm up before you play. Warming up really does help you. It helps me get warmed up and get on my aim. Usually when I play my first game of Call of Duty Online, I'm really bad because I just haven't played for like 2 hours and I'm just bad. So I warm up my joints and it's all good. For the 7th and final tip, I recommend you guys get a Scuf. Like I said, you don't really need it, but Scufs do really help. I'm not sponsoring anything. I'm just saying I love my Scuf. Scuf is life. Scuf is love. I love it. So Scuf really did improve my gaming. My KD went from a 1.46 to almost a 1.90 in 2 weeks since I got it. So it's amazing. So if you guys enjoyed the video and the tips, and hopefully you guys get your first DNA bomb. If you guys do, just comment down below that you guys did and that these tips kind of helped you. I'm out. Deuces.